Hi everyone, my name is Stephen Ethan Lyle, and I am the Director for the European Union at HMUN China 2013. Our topics will be the threat of nuclear terrorism and also small arms and light weapons trafficking. Well, both of these topics are areas that I am very interested in. In fact, I chose the threat of nuclear terrorism because it actually intersects with things that I'm studying in school here at Harvard, and I'm actually writing my senior thesis on a related topic. So that's something that I've followed very closely. And in terms of small arms and light weapons trafficking, this is an issue that's become very prevalent in the past few years, especially with globalization. And just in general, the expansion of the types of weapons that are available in conflicts. But also, just this past summer, there was a conference where everyone came together to try to come up with international laws regulating small arms and light weapons. And they ran into a lot of difficulties. And so this is an issue that everyone is still trying to tackle. So it's also something that is very important and that I would like to see discussed at the conference. I major in government, or as we say at Harvard, it's what I'm concentrating in. And specifically, I have taken a lot of courses in international relations in a subfield of government. And then within that, my studies have focused a lot on international security and on nuclear weapons and on terrorism. So, this topic covers an intersection of all those things. I've been doing HMUN for quite a while now. It's been about 8 years since I started. I started as a freshman in high school, and I did it all the way through my high school years, and started as a freshman at Harvard, and now that I'm a senior, I'm still involved in HMUN, and so yeah, it's been a part of my life for a very long time. Well, in high school, I really enjoyed the experience of being a delegate. Representing different issues, stepping into different countries' shoes per se, and representing a different perspective. And that was a lot of fun. But then also, I've really come to enjoy the challenge of facilitating a conference. From picking the topics to running the committees, handling the administrative side of things, and that's something that I've really gotten into here at Harvard, and it's been a really great experience to see the other side that goes into the making of a conference. HMUN is a very big part of what I do here, and it takes up most of my time. But I also have been involved in the undergraduate council, our student body, on student faculty committees, and I've also written for some of the student publications, like the Harvard Political Review. And in addition to that, I try to stay involved in our intramurals around the house, especially basketball and volleyball on occasion, but mainly basketball and then some flag football as well. And yeah, so those are some of the things that I do when I'm not, in a committee room. Oh, well, I'm really excited to, get back to Beijing. It was a great experience last year, and we saw a lot of, the tourist sites, but then also, a lot of, other things as well. While we were there, it was a really great cultural experience, and then also, meeting all the delegates, is always a plus, and it's, one of the greatest parts about, running a conference in an international location, and it's something that I really look forward to again. But also, there's so many things to do in China and in Beijing especially, and too much to do in just a few short days. And so I'm really looking forward to going back and picking up where we left off, and having a great time and enjoying the sights, and then also running another great conference. Biggest difference, I think, is Well, first of all, running a conference so far away from campus is a very different feel. And, there's some logistical challenges with that because, when we run HMUN, it's just, maybe a 15-minute drive away from the campus to where we host the conference. But at the same time, there's a lot of benefits to hosting the conference in such a distant location. It's really fun to, leave the Boston area and the Cambridge area and then go to a foreign environment and run a conference there because it brings a whole new group of students that, first of all, may not have the opportunity to attend our conference in the United States, but that also bring, a wide array of perspectives that we just don't get, at our conferences that are in the United States. But then also what I always enjoy about it is just being able to, after the committee session, go out and have the international experience continue by absorbing a new culture and having a lot of exciting interactions and just making, I guess, the entire experience for 24 hours a day be and exercise and learning, which is something that I think is really special about our international conferences. That's a tough one. I think that if I had to choose another committee to be a delegate in, I would probably choose DISEC. Because in addition to having been a director for DISEC last year at HMUN China, and also having been an assistant director for it as a freshman at HMUN, the topics are two topics that I'm really interested in. If I remember correctly, one of the topics has to do with the militarization of the Arctic, and then there's another one that has to do with different aspects of modern warfare, and those are both areas that I remain very interested in and have taken classes on, and then also follow in the news and whatnot. And those are two areas that I think are very, very, very exciting, and I really think I would have a great time as a delegate in that committee. And also the director, Eliza, is just a really awesome person, and so I think that that would be a lot of fun too. And whoever is in DISEC is going to have a great time, I think. So, whether you've been doing HMUN for a long time or whether you're doing it for the first time, it's a great experience, but also, as a delegate and as a faculty advisor, you make the experience. And so, it's based on how much time and effort you put into the research and how much of a passion that you have for the topics, but then also, how open you are to seeing different points of view and then getting to know new people, and then also seeing people that you've known for a long time and working with them and also befriending them. And so, if everyone brings a great attitude to the conference, I think that we'll all have a really great time. And, honestly, I'm just very excited for the conference to come, and I can't wait for March 2013. H1 China is the best because there's just no one else that can compete with us. We have the best directors. We have the most fun in committee and out of committee. And, we always have really exciting, topics that we're discussing. And in addition to all of that, we just make sure to get the most out of the experience. And of course, only the delegates that are the most interested and looking to have the best time come to H1 China. So of course, as always, the delegates make the experience. And so that's why H1 China is the best. Bye-bye.